We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Atlanta Braves. The pitching should be a story in this one. First pitch is coming up. Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Coming to the plate now, George Springer. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Houston, the center fielder, George Springer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Into right field. That's a base hit.
I mean, an absolute bullet line drive on the first pitch of the game. I always wondered how many pitchers were so it has to frustrate the living heck out of you, because if I'm leading off, and I never did it in my career, I'd be pulling the trigger every 0-0 pitch. That might be the best pitch you'll see all day.
Freeman is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and they start him out away with a cold strike.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. And now the Braves. Zach Greinke will be on the mound for the Stros. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a good veteran pitcher here. This guy's been around the block a few times, but one of the things he does, he still competes at a high level, and he's never stopped trying to learn how to be a good pitcher.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the left fielder, Martine.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. A bouncer to the left side, and into left field for a 1-out hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
So up steps Ozzy Albies. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Ranging back is Tucker. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Back now from Truist Park, second inning coming up. But first, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Behind 0-2 now. Grounded to the right. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2.
Correa Left field and carrying well. Gone! Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot. And the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 10, Correa.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Digging in now, Martine Maldonado is head-to-head with Darren O'Day. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Tucker on second. Gurriel at first with no outs. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Zach Greinke comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. First and second now, 1 man out. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
George Springer the next to hit as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the strike. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run. Second set to go, and next the dangerous power threat, Travis d'Arnaud.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is Brantley. And this one is gone. A home run. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. And the Braves have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 game.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's the first baseman, Freddy Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddy.
Back up the middle.
Freeman.
And Freeman's aboard. It's a base hit. Into the box now, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground towards short. Reined in. One there to Gurriel, and they get them both. So base is empty now after the double play. And set to go is the third baseman, Austin Riley. Hit hard towards the hole. Scooped up. Onto the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Count even now at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Hey, this has been an epic at bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Now to the plate, Alex Bregman, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Christian Pache. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Catch made there by Altuve, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Greinke gets the sign. 0-2 on its way. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They're down 2-1. Here's Carlos Correa now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
A ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he is in there.
The right fielder, number 30.
To the plate now, Kyle Tucker, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Yuli Gurriel is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
1-1 the count now. Maldonado behind a ball and 2 strikes. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Zach Greinke stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or 2 after this one.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Long run for the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now back, the 7th.
Here's George Springer as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Astros 3 and the Braves 1. And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, a base hit in his first trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time. To get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Bounced weakly near the plate. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms. Very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Brantley is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And that is off the wall. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-2 contest.
The batter, number 7.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. One for. So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Michael Brantley is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Albies is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The third baseman, number 2.
Settling in now, Alex Bregman. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. No balls and 1 strike. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Acuna's there for it. And the inning is over. 1-2. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by. And as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now here's the pitch. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
The center fielder, number 14.
Stepping up now, Christian Pache. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Brantley, and they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they take the lead 4-3.
I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
56.
So now to the plate, Aaron O'Day. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
The right fielder.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now.
Acuna Jr.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a hard liner, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. And there's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 20.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And that'll bring up the big RBI bat of Marcell Ozuna. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Greinke looks in. Here's the 0-1. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here. Carlos Correa will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Hit out towards second. Albies picks it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. And in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So here's Yuli Gurriel. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Fouled off. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the switch-hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. There is Altuve, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready now, Travis d'Arnaud. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd home run of the game, and it's now 5-3.
2nd home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and he's going to make a change here as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. On a line, that's a base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his third knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Brantley going back at the track. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as it is now 7-3. Standing in now, Austin Riley. And he fouls this one off. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. Springer is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Christian Pache will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 6 full. Braves lead this one. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Martine Maldonado. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. grounded to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Yordan Alvarez will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Alvarez. MLB At Bat is the #1 source for live baseball everywhere you go. Available for you.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Three runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Behind 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Ozuna to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. Austin Correa gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Austin Correa.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Darren O'Day. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Acuna digs in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Looking up is Brantley, and it's gone as they add still another. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Number 58 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now pitching for the Astros.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Tucker is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now that the catcher.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Travis d'Arnaud. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of...
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. The runner scores from second, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Man, they're just piling it on now. That RBI triple makes it a 7-run lead. It's hard enough to come back from a 7-run deficit in football. You can't score any touchdowns in this game.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Springer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Braves 10 and the Astros 3. In now, Altuve. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Acuna is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's Michael Brantley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch popped up. And, oh, he can't rein it in. Pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Acuna is there, and he has it for the out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Alex Bregman swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Digging in to try it again, Austin Riley is working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Third baseman.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when it starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Darren O'Day. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Popped up. Gurriel shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Braves retired on. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
2 balls and a strike to count. Drilled to first. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The first baseman, number 10.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ozuna is under it. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a...
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Acuna is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. if it were only always that easy, right?
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Atlanta Braves used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Darren O'Day pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final run.